everyone, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel. And today for you, I have my weekly home fragrance empties, and I have one body care item. I'm really digging all the stuff I've been melting, and I'm really trying to contemplate not going into the Teddy Bees RTS this Saturday, and I still haven't even received my pre-order. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. It was supposed to be here today. And then there was some delay in Texas, so I don't know. It had already left. It had already been picked up, but UPS and their nonsense. Don't want to talk about it. Anyway, I just came home from work about an hour ago, and my son just left to go to Wednesday service. Yay! With his friends, and thought while I had the home to myself, I would talk about what I've been getting through this week. So if you want to know, then just stick around. So this is what we're looking at. I got two bags of the cotton balls. One was in my bedroom, and then this one I finished out here. So this actually takes me longer to get through than versus out here. I mean, whatever. The one body care item I finished up is the hand soap that I had in the kitchen in cherry almond shortbread. This has vanilla shortbread, candied almond, and cherry. What did I say? Cherry almond? Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, that's what I mean to say. This is good. This is like a typical cherry almond kind of scent with the gourmand shortbread notes to it. Not my favorite, but I did enjoy it. I had a few of these, I want to say through the holidays, and this is my last one. So I'm also going to be keeping these hand soap containers just so I can make some out of the few hand soaps that I have that are not Bath and Body Works. I've gotten through a few empties of Teddy Bees, but I've been making it a priority. And also I've just been sniffing through my stash, my collection of Teddy Bees, and just wanting to melt something. So I actually have a few parcels here. Let's see if I have any empties other than what I just pulled out. No. Okay. So let's go over the parcels, and then I'll hit on the one empty that I finished off. Earlier this week, I melted one half of my souffle here at Beach Bronzed. I am in love with this, and I just acquired another souffle in a recent destash. This has notes of ribbons of caramel and honey, sensual vanilla cream, salty driftwood, toasted vanilla, and hints of smoked marshmallow fluff. If you've ever had vanilla waves from Scentsy, this totally gives me the same vibe. So delicious, and such a strong performer. I melted this half of the souffle, so 2.5 ounces, maybe 2 7¾ of an ounce, half of a souffle out here, cut up into 8, so I had it spread out. Also used 2 of those 8 pieces in my 2 tea lights here, and it performed great. Like, my open concept is not very big. Like, don't be scared of what you see, but so this is my living room, and then the dining area, and then around the corner is my kitchen. So my open concept is small, but it's still open concept. There's no doors there. So this scented all the way to my bedroom. Like, I could smell this underneath my door. So I am here for Beach Bronzed. Great performer. Beautiful caramel, lovely toasted vanilla, sensual cream. Sort of like the vanilla in here is just, how do I explain this? It's just so pretty. It's like a really pretty deep vanilla and salted caramel scent. So it gives me the same vibes as Vanilla Waves, and I have very much enjoyed this. What I'm currently melting today, and I've been trying to go through this slowly because it is so fabulous. I'm melting a quarter of my tub out here of one of a kind oak, or just one of a kind. I don't know how we do this. It's baked waffle cookies, caramelized vanilla, toasted macadamia, browned butter, sugar, cookie dough, and vanilla extract. I love this. I just got it going, so it's not super strong. It's not gonna knock you out, but it's still like in the air. It is really nice. I get the macadamia like a lot. I get a lot of the caramelized vanilla. Just get a lot of great browned caramelized gourmand notes, and it's so yummy. It's not as deep and rich as like nutcracker sweet, but it is still very yummy, and I'm gonna be going even more slowly on this last half of the stuff. So good though. Also this week I melted a quarter of my tub here of marshmallow cake by the ocean. This was just offered in her pre-order and is going to be in part of the RTS, and I think I need to get a tub based on how this melted out here. So I haven't decided if I'm going for tubs or if I'm going to go for a few loaves and then tubs. I don't know yet, but I need more of this. We have gooey marshmallow peeps, beach treats, vanilla lace, and buttery birthday cake. To me, I don't get any of that vanilla lace. I don't know if it just blended so well with the beach treats and added that more of a musky vanilla note to the beach treats, but I don't get it. I can't distinctively pick it out, but what I can get is the beach treats, that gooey marshmallow peep, and then the birthday cake. This is phenomenal. If you like a gourmand with beach treats, I would definitely recommend Marshmallow Cake by the Ocean or Surfside Sweet Shop. But I think I like this better than Surfside Sweet Shop, so love that. And it performed very well out here at a medium strong. And then my beloved, another scent with beach treats. This is, I worked on a little bit of my loaf here of honeybee in my bedroom. This is sweet sugar cookies, honey nectar, sweet vanilla, and beach treats. This is a really pretty, I'm obsessed, and this blend got me hooked on teddy bees. So I love this, and I get so sad when people say that this doesn't work for them. I'm just like, is your nose broken? Have you had COVID? Like, where are your warmers? I use 2 Scentsy warmers for like a sliver, say probably a sliver about as wide as my pinky, okay? Cut in 3 pieces for my bedroom, and it lasts for 2.5 days in there. Every house is different, and every nose is different. It just saddens me when people don't get the best performance out of this amazing blend. So I will be thoroughly enjoying the rest of this at some point, but I'm in no hurry because I do have more in my collection. Okay, and then my one empty for teddy bees this week is I finished off Sweet Halloween. And this is candy corn, vanilla cupcakes, and sweet vanilla frosting. This was so delicious. A beautiful vanilla bakery with a hint of that candy corn. I really enjoyed this in my warmers. I did not utilize my tea lights because I made that mistake the first few times that I melted this, and it just turned weird for me because of the too much heat. It just distorted the oils and just made it weird. Like burnt popcorn weird. So no, I don't recommend that. But in 25 watt or higher warmers, bulb warmers, or I utilize my aloe warmer, and then I have like this small cute little heart Valentine's one on my desk. I mean, the throw on that one's not voluminous, but I can smell it when I'm sitting on my desk. So love that. Would get it again. I have an empty for my tubs from my collection. Gone and gone. Very proud of myself. Okay, next up we have one other partial, and then we'll get into the rest of the stuff. So I have melted half of a souffle here, Bump in the Night from Salt Mountain Melts. This is probably one of my favorite lavender bakery scents that she has come up with. Coconut milk and lavender, pink sugar, and cookies. You really get the buttery cookies in this. And I really love this coconut milk and lavender. It's like my favorite lavender oil. Yeah, and this does very well in my bedroom. I don't get much performance out of all my dreams and vending machines. And it also isn't my favorite blend because of the cotton candy frosted cake in there. So love this. I'm glad I have another tub to enjoy. Another from Salt Mountain Melts. As I finished off another souffle here of Easy Bake Oven, which is maraschino cherry, fruity pebbles, and cotton candy frosted cupcakes. This is mostly maraschino cherry and the fruity pebbles. Gives me like a cherry citrus combo. And it is such a beast. Such a beast. I was gonna have like a half souffle in here to share with you as a partial, but I melted it again yesterday, like 2 times. So I finished off my souffle, half it at each time, that I melted out here in the living room, and this was such a banger. So if you like cherry citrus, I would highly recommend. I have a lot of one-offs. Here's another partial. I melted 2 cubes of Calming Woods from Scentsy in my bedroom. This is vanilla, cedar, and sandalwood. This is really pretty, like a very woodsy, warm, sensual sandalwood and vanilla. This does give me satin sheet vibes, and this went for 3 days in my bedroom with just 2 cubes. So I will be able to get 2 more melts out of this, and just using my teddy bees, using my Scentsy warmers in my bedroom. So loved this. Okay, now on to the empties. I melted Dream Cake here from the Bathing Garden in my kitchen. This was just a sample, but this was like a berry bakery combo. This was so nice, and this was a strong performer. I want to say like a blackberry and a blueberry maybe, with some cakiness. This was so good. I don't know what the notes are specifically on this, but I really did enjoy that. I want to say Cindy gave it to me in my friend mail, so thank you so much, Cindy. That was amazing. I have 2 here from the Candle Nurse. Let's go with this one first. Tree of Life. This is notes of mandarin, yuzu, vanilla, spun sugar, sandalwood, cinnamon, gardenia, orange blossom, bitter orange, angelica root, patchouli, and juniper berry. I don't remember what the name of what this duplicates, but this is a very prominent yuzu, mandarin, juniper berry. Like I smell that as the strongest, those strong 3 notes here. I don't get much of the floral, but y'all, this one shape threw for 3 days in my bathroom, and it was so good. I melted this the same day that I did Easy Bake Oven because it had citrus, so I thought it paired very well, and it did. Well done, Emily. This was amazing. I don't know where to put this. Okay, another one of Emily's from the Candle Nurse, Vanilla Woods. If you know, you know. And this is plum, creme de cassis, amber, saffron, guaiac wood, vanilla bean, jasmine blooms, and creamy woods. I have, was it 3 shapes? I think it was a 3-shape sample bag. Still performing in my bedroom. This is on day 2 currently, and it's still, this was super strong on day 1, but on day 2 this is more of like a medium strong, but still beautiful. I love the plum in this. I think this has Balm Dia Bright in it. Amber and saffron. I don't know if she mixed Baccarat Rouge and the Balm Dia Bright, but either way, it's still very lovely, very strong performer. Would love this year round. Beast. Beautiful. Okay. Next up here, I have 3 from I Heart Wax and 1 that was a mix in my bedroom. Actually, all of these have melted in my bedroom because they were sample sizes. So the first one here, I have I Heart Wax and I Heart Cookies. This was a really cute bundt shape, but this smelled to me like sugar cookie royal mixed with some other delicious vanilla bakery. And it was so freaking good. I cut this in 4 pieces and put 2 each, 1 each in my warmers and 2 in my crock. And this was a banger for a full 24 hours, which is awesome for a bakery scent, and I'm here for it. This was amazing. This also was amazing. I Heart Wax. Sassy's Buttercream Cookies, which is buttercream cookies and cupcakes at Tiffany's. This was all the I Heart pieces that I've tried are from Cindy, so thank you again, Cindy. And I can't remember if this was a custom because it has Sassy on there, so maybe one of her cats. But this was delicious. You get the buttercream cookies, and I got that cupcakes at Tiffany's, and it was just chef's kiss. Perfect for cozy comfort. I like bakery in my bedroom because vanilla bakery is just super comforting to me. And then another mix that I did in bakery, I had a cupcake shape here of 38-cent strawberry cupcake, which was like a strawberry jam and then cupcake scent. Beautiful. Put that one in my crock. And I had 2 shapes here of macarons from I Heart Wax and strawberry cream rolls, strawberries and cream rolls. This was the best strawberry bakery day I've had in quite some time in my bedroom. It was so good. Like, it was just the perfect amount of strawberry, perfect amount of bakery. And I am here for all the things. I have ordered from Audra and her pre-order. That was Friday, but I ordered on Saturday morning. Also ordered Dessa's. And I also ordered 2 Salt Mountain D-stashes. And then I am also doing the Teddy Bees RTS. So we shall see. And I've been really just enjoying all the things. Melted this yesterday in my bathroom from Southbound, and this was a sample. This is in Fresh and Clean. So this has crisp linen, fresh lavender, jasmine, rose petals, white lily, sandalwood, and hints of vanilla. It was a really pretty, like fresh, clean laundry meets lavender vanilla scent. It's really pretty, but this one was not a strong performer, which is so strange to me because laundry is usually one of the loud and proud ones. I would try it again because I did enjoy it, what I could smell, but it wasn't like super strong. This though was a beast. This was a snap bar I got from my friend Sunny, and this is Color Outside the Lines from who used to be Scoopable Wax Melts, and this is the Witching Hour, Patchouli, Palo Santo, and Honey. I melted this 5-piece snap bar out here in the living room, and 2 in my tea lights, and then spread the 3 out in opposing warmers here in the living room. And this was so beautiful. I don't know what's in Witching Hour, but the patchouli and the honey and the Palo Santo, this just smelled like cozy, like fall cozy. I have no idea how else to describe it, but I really enjoyed this. So thank you so much, Sunny, for giving this to me. I really did appreciate something that wasn't bakery for once. Like, go me. Y'all, okay, this is officially my last piece of Knowles Farm scents. And I don't know if this is the one, Christine gave me a scent, gave me the same shape that she purchased in the pre-order, and I had ordered this too. So I don't know if this was from her or if this is one that I had, but either way, I melted my whole shape. It was like a bundt of Travis's strawberry pound cake, which is strawberry, vanilla pound cake, and butter. He has a fantastic strawberry pound cake. I melted this one night in my living room, and there was no warmer left behind. All the tea lights were loaded, every single warmer here in the living room, plus the kitchen. I really love this. He has a really good strawberry pound cake. And that wraps up all of my Knowles Farm scents. So I am so proud of myself. I have enjoyed every single thing that I've tried from him. And I look forward to placing an order at some point with him. Him and Amber. These two I got in my D-stash from, well, it's half of my D-stash from Salt and Mountain Melts. And the seller had put in 2 samples here from Front Porch Candle and pistachio ice cream and almond rum pound cake. I mixed them together in the same warmer. I don't remember what it smelled like because I had just poured wax that day, like my own wax. And then I went to bed, so I had put this in the overnight, so I'm not sure how it did, but I know it was not performing in the morning. Another one from Scoopable. This was from the round robin that Courtney hosted that I got to participate in, and this was from Macaron Wax Melts, who used to be Scoopable, and this is Lemon Pound Cake Cookie Land. Fire. You get that lemon pound cake, but then you also get like that toffee, butterscotch, cookie, pretzel. It's like a round, deeper bakery blend, and it was fantastic. So I would purchase that again. I think I had taken half the loaf, so it took me some time to get through this, but I really enjoyed that lemon scent. I also melted, there was 4 pieces here that I got from my Teddy Bees D-stash in Lavender Latte from Case Scented Melts. And honestly, I don't remember. I think this is like a lavender coffee scent. I don't know if it's supposed to be dupe of pink, lavender, and espresso, but I only have 4 pieces, so I don't know. It didn't perform very well with just 4 pieces. I need like 8 out here to make this work. But, moving on. Last night, I was craving some fall type bakery scents, which would be normally considered a fall scent. From Dessa's that I just recently acquired for my January pre-order. This is Winter Chestnut Brioche. This was such a beautiful bakery scent. You have rich, indulgent, buttery brown sugar, roasted chestnuts, sweet baked apples atop of warm brioche bread. I used the whole breakaway bar in every single warmer, utilized my 2 tea lights, and my house smelled like I had been baking warm apple bread. This is how Dutch apple bread should have smelled. Just gonna say it. This was fantastic, and I loved this so much on cold that I ordered the tub, and her pre-order that was last Saturday, so I'm so excited to have that coming. I also ordered a tub of Fantasyland funnel cake. That one was so good in my sample, so I'm really excited. I bought a lot of like the brittle size, this size bars, and maybe 2 breakaways. I think I got La Patisserie and Baker's Dozen in the breakaways, but then everything else I got was in the brittle bars and 2 tubs. So I'm very excited about that pre-order to come in. Next, we have a few things here that I melted. What other scentsy? This morning, I melted this whole clam here of Better Homes and Gardens Summer Strawberry Mimosa. If you're looking for a good retail strawberry, this is amazing. So you have strawberry, raspberry, sugarcane, pineapple, and sparkling champagne. I didn't get any sparkling champagne. I just got the raspberry, pineapple, and strawberry. This was so pretty. This was still going when I came home, but this was a beast this morning. So I'd say I had this in since about, let's say 6. I was up early, like 4:15 this morning. I had this in about 6, and I came home around 5. So that's 11 hours at a strong. Well, maybe no. It was strong one in the 2 by the time I left for work. So like at 8 o'clock, and it had died down to like a light medium by the time I got home. So I would highly recommend that, and I would definitely get that again. It was so good. And then 3 here. Actually, let me go back to this. Tester. I melted a Mountain Sunset in my bathroom. know what about this. This is familiar to me, and it kind of reminds me of kukui and coconut. If I'm being honest, I enjoyed it. It wasn't super strong. Granted, it was like a tester, so it's not like something that overwhelmed me, but it was okay. I enjoyed it in the bathroom. So from wax that I have poured, I had melted my own souffle here of birthday pancake stack, which is blackberry jam butter cookies, extra blackberry preserves, southern pecan pancakes layered with birthday cake, white cake, and fluffy buttercream. This was so beautiful. If you like blackberry pecan, or say blackberry jam butter cookies, PPW mixed with some vanilla bakery, this was so pretty out here in my living room. I'm saving a little piece of this so I can reference this because I do better with scent reference. So I can offer it again. I have a little bit of everything that I have poured, or the clamshells, just so I can remind myself what it smelled like. Anyway, I know. So this was, what was this? It was a clam out here. No, I melted this in the bathroom. This was my blend that summer. Michelle had asked me to melt or try and pour for her, so I had poured myself a few. This was in Little Black Dressed, which is Lost Cherry, Tom Ford, and tobacco vanilla mixed together. So it's been taking me a while to get through this. I would melt a cube at a time in the bathroom. This is really pretty. I enjoyed that. I might offer a variation of that again. The supplier that I get the oils from is not that reliable, so I'm going to try to source out some other ones, and I would also have to do some testing. So, but I love that. Great job, Summer, on recommending that blend because it was amazing. And this was my test clamshell of a blend that I called Fluffy, and this is marshmallow cream, which is the K-Ali Yum Bougie marshmallow dupe mixed with, this was my first one that had a little bit more orange blossom in it, with cotton candy dreams and strawberry shortcakes. Like, this is cotton candy, creamy marshmallow, strawberry notes with gourmand bakery notes. That cotton candy just creams it up. But that orange blossom gives it a little zip, a little more floral tones to this. But in the blend that I offered, or I'm offering for the shop, has just a teeny tiny hint of that orange blossom, because I felt like this was just too much. But it was still pretty. I just felt like orange blossom can take over things, so I wasn't trying to like blast y'all out of the face with that orange blossom. And that is everything. I'm looking over everything. That is everything that I melted this week, I think. I'm not sure. That's all I can recall. That's all I had in my basket. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Are you going into the Teddy Bees RTS? I'm torn. I really want to get some additional quantities of a few things. I'm trying to set myself on a budget, so I'm really hoping that I can do it like less than $100, because that would be amazing. Because I have to finish paying for car registration, school fees, rent, utility bill. Yeah, so I got to be smart. But that's neither here nor there. That's my business. Don't worry about me. I hope you guys are doing well. I look forward to talking to you in the comments, and I hope you guys take care. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.